What's up, wonderful, amazing, sweet, and lovely people? How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all having an amazing day today. Hope you're all about still your joy. Welcome to Maryamsjoyfullife. Today is a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are so amazing, amazing. Look at the sweet baby, y'all. We are back. Hello, baby. You want to say hi to the people? Say hi. Baby's like, I'm just looking at you guys. What is going on? But you guys, so I have good news. I am giving away day one of my 5-day work from home course for free. And I'm also putting my course on sale for the next 7 days. The course is normally $500, but I'm giving it away for $150, a fraction of the price for those of you who really want to, check out the work from home opportunities. And I know there's a lot of scam going on out there where you get text messages telling you, oh, we have this work from home opportunity for you. Click this link. I get those scams too, and I look at them and I laugh, and I'm like, these people don't even know that work from home opportunities. I know how they work because I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm even teaching people how to do it. Anyways, for those of you who have experienced those and you're kind of like, you want to work from home, but you don't really trust some of those messages, well, I can help you with that. My work from home course actually answers all your questions. Whatever questions you have, shows you what you need to get started, and also puts you on the right track in terms of giving you recommendations for the platforms that are currently hiring contractors. So if you want to check it out and you're looking for somebody who really knows their stuff and that information, I'm your girl. All right. I already have a course, everything covered, all questions answered. And plus I'm giving it away for $150. So check it out today. Now, this video right now, as soon as I'm done talking, day one is going to queue up for you guys to check out. Check out day one. And if you're interested in buying the course, check description box below. The link will be right there for you to click on and get the course for $150. Now, the course is only available for $150 for the next 7 days. August 7th at 12 p.m., actually 12 Eastern time a.m., it's going to go back up to $500. So for those of you who really want it and check it out, make the investment today and get it. It's a very tiny little bit investment that will really give you a lot of information and save you a lot of headache. You know what I mean? Perhaps one of you or you know someone who may have clicked on one of those scamming links and their information and everything was hacked. Save somebody from the hackers by checking out my course today, because I'm somebody who's done it and I'm excited to teach more people, and I want you guys to check it out today. Tell your friends, tell everybody you know, whoever you know that would need it. Check it out, because this is a really great deal, you know what I mean, for the information you get and the kind of value you get out of it. I've made thousands of dollars working from home, and I want to help more people do it. So check it out today and let me know. What's up, wonderful, amazing, sweet, and lovely people? How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all having an amazing day today. Hope you're all about still your joy. Welcome to Maryamsjoyfullife. Today is a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are so amazing. Look at the sweet baby, y'all. We are back. Hello, baby. You want to say hi to the people? Say hi. Baby's like, I'm just looking at you guys. What is going on? But you guys, so I have good news. I am giving away day one of my 5-day work from home course for free. And I'm also putting my course on sale for the next 7 days. The course is normally $500, but I'm giving it away for $150, a fraction of the price for those of you who really want to, check out the work from home opportunities. And I know there's a lot of scam going on out there where you get text messages telling you, oh, we have this work from home opportunity for you. Click this link. I get those scams too, and I look at them and I laugh, and I'm like, these people don't even know that work from home opportunities. I know how they work because I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm even teaching people how to do it. Anyways, for those of you who have experienced those and you're kind of like, you want to work from home, but you don't really trust some of those messages, well, I can help you with that. My work from home course actually answers all your questions. Whatever questions you have, shows you what you need to get started, and also puts you on the right track in terms of giving you recommendations for the platforms that are currently hiring contractors. So if you want to check it out and you're looking for somebody who really knows their stuff and that information, I'm your girl. All right. I already have a course, everything covered, all questions answered. And plus I'm giving it away for $150. So check it out today. Now, this video right now, as soon as I'm done talking, day one is going to queue up for you guys to check out. Check out day one. And if you're interested in buying the course, check description box below. The link will be right there for you to click on and get the course for $150. Now, the course is only available for $150 for the next 7 days. August 7th at 12 p.m., actually 12 Eastern Time a.m., it's going to go back up to $500. So for those of you who really want it and check it out, make the investment today and get it. It's a very tiny little bit investment that will really give you a lot of information and save you a lot of headache. You know what I mean? Perhaps one of you, or you know someone who may have clicked on one of those scamming links and their information and everything was hacked. Save somebody from the hackers by checking out my course today, because I'm somebody who's done it and I'm excited to teach more people, and I want you guys to check it out today. Tell your friends, tell everybody you know, whoever you know that would need it. Check it out, because this is a really great deal. You know what I mean? For the information you get and the kind of value you get out of it. I've made thousands of dollars working from home, and I want to help more people do it. So check it out today and let me know. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining my work from home course. My name is Maryamsjoyfullife, and I'm super excited to be here today. I just want to appreciate every one of you for investing in yourself to be a part of this course. This course right here has the capacity to change your lives like it did mine. I remember, excuse me. I remember when I first started working from home, the opportunity came, I believe, from nowhere at a time when I really needed such an opportunity, because I had young kids and I didn't want to be away from them. I didn't want to work outside of the home. I wanted them to be in the home with me while I worked and also took care of them. I didn't want to take them to daycare either. So working from home has really been a blessing to me and has provided a lot of opportunities that otherwise would have not come my way. So for those of you who are here today, congratulations. You actually invested in yourself. I want to congratulate you, because this journey is a journey that has the capacity to change your life. But see, you have to be willing for your life to change. You have to have a goal for what you want. And I'm so happy that you joining this course today is that step. It's a very big step towards the goal of becoming your own business owner and also taking control of your life and your time. I'm very proud of you, and I want you to know that from my heart. So today, I'm very excited. This is supposed to be a 5-week course, but it's going to be this is going to be a okay, so you can complete this course in 5 weeks, which you do review each lesson. You can review this lesson once a week, each lesson once a week, over and over again, until you become familiar with the lesson, with everything that we covered. Or if you want to take it 5 days in a row and review each lesson once a day for a period of 5 days, you can do it. It just depends on what you want to do. And I know that some of you guys are very interested in getting this done, because you just want to learn as much as you can within a short time, so you can jump to the point of actually creating your business, getting into a program, providing service, and getting paid. So this particular course, I created it to help those of you who are overachievers like myself, because when I first started, I just wanted something that would start immediately. I didn't have time to wait for something to take root. I wanted something that would start, show me where I'm going, like a clear game plan that would take me to my destination, which was to constantly have money to take care of myself and my children. So I understand, and I get it. I get it. The good thing is, with this course, you have access to all of the videos and the lessons. And with these lessons, just you can work at your own pace. You invested in yourself, so why not? Everything is released to you at once. You can work at your own pace. But I do advise you to go through all of the lessons, because we cover a lot, and you're going to be learning a whole lot that will help you, that will propel you towards, your future, and bring a lot of opportunities your way. So once again, my name is Maryam, and I'm very excited to be your instructor in this course, and congratulations. With this course, my goal is to show you that it is possible for you to work from home, and show you the different platforms that I have used, and also guide you in a path that could possibly lead to a better future for you. I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit of my story. When I first started working from home, I started working for a company called ECS Virtual under the Arise platform. So Arise platform is a platform that provides opportunities where companies such as Comcast, companies such as the travel industry, cruise lines, even Nike, they outsource their businesses to independent business owners or independent contractors who work remotely from their homes using their own tools, connecting to the networks of each company, helping them service their already existing customers. And as they do that, they get paid. So you get paid. Some pay you weekly, some pay you bi-weekly. Now, with this platform, you get to choose what you want. You can either choose to work under somebody else's already established business on this platform, or you can choose to begin your own LLC. Which, by the way, if you're interested in getting your own LLC, that is something I can help you with for an additional cost. So, or you can do that yourself. It's not really difficult to sign up and get your LLC registered. So for me, but when I started, I didn't own my own business. I was working under somebody else's business who was already established on the platform and as one of their agents. So when I started and I saw that I was getting really good at it, I wanted to be able to earn more. And in order to earn more and take more control over your life, you have to be your own business owner. There can't be a middleman. You have to eliminate the middleman. The only middleman that should exist between you and your money should be the platform that you're using to get these contracts, which in this case, Arise platform. So after I had worked for a while and I saw that I really loved it, I worked under a company called ECS Virtual, which, by the way, I really appreciate that company for sure because they actually were instrumental in my journey, working from home. So I'm very grateful to them. And I have referred a lot of agents who have come through me to them as well. Those who are not interested in setting up their business, getting their own bank account, because there's very important things that are involved in setting up your own business on this platform and having the capacity to hire agents to work under your business. There's a lot involved, and not everybody wants to go through the distance to get everything needed to set up their business and work for themselves. And I do get it. And I know that some of you guys just want to get the experience and see if you like it, and then you can take the next step of setting up your own business, which is totally understandable because that's exactly what I did. So for me, after 3 months, almost 3 months of working under the company called ECS Virtual, I decided to go in for myself as my own business owner. So I researched what I needed to do. I had to register. I had to get a business account. I had to get myself ready. You know what I mean? Because it's a huge opportunity, responsibility, as well as a really big opportunity to be able to do that for yourself. But it's not something that would just happen. It's something that you have to be intentional about. So I had to be intentional about what I wanted to do. And I committed myself to doing it. So when I did it, I was able to transition from somebody else's agent to my own agent. So when I started working for myself, I really loved it. I really loved it. I got a lot of opportunities. On one of my calls, I remember this was after working for like a couple of years or 2 years and a half. I got a call one day, and this call would change my life. I was servicing this company, this cruise line company, and then a travel agent called on the phone, and I took care of him. He had questions about one of his clients, and I answered the questions, and I helped him work on his business that day. And then he was very impressed with what I did and threw an offer on the table. He said, if you ever want to be in business for yourself as a travel agent, give me a call. I have a franchise and I can bring you in. As soon as that opportunity came, I was like, wow. And prior to that, I had many opportunities to work with a lot of agents, and just talking to them and hearing their experiences and how business is going and how much love they have for the business. it piqued my interest because I love helping people, which is why I created this course to help you guys. I love helping people. Helping people is something that makes me happy. So I'm super excited and grateful for this opportunity to be able to help you out because there are people who were instrumental in my journey, like I said earlier. So I'd heard a lot, learned a lot, listened to a lot of agents, but I never had that open invitation to step in and take on more responsibilities and step into a new opportunity. I was not afraid of the responsibilities because I had been doing my research, but it felt like the more I was researching, the more confused I got because there was nobody that I could call directly to ask questions. Like you guys have me now as your instructor in this work from home course. You can ask questions through email and your questions will be answered. I'm super excited because after doing my research and then I started praying, I just let the idea fly. Not long after was when that call that I was telling you guys about came on my phone. And the guy asked me to call him. I had his number. So he gave me his number and I called after my work day that day. I called him and I asked him questions that what it entailed and what the offering was, and then he told me. So I would have to invest in myself and pay a certain amount of money to go through training, and then I would own my business, and I'd have to get my clients. But they were already, laid out path with advertising and everything that I would need. Like the training is extensive. It has there's no confusion in the training. They show you how to get clients, but they don't get your clients for you. You'd have to go get your clients. And there are different programs that could even help you put you out there to get clients, but you still have to learn how to close deals, which is exactly what I did. I was very excited because talking to people and socializing is not something, it's not difficult for me. I love it. I enjoy interacting with people. So when I finally got the opportunity to step into a business that would give me, more opportunities to help more people and open the doors to talk to people from different walks of life, I was very excited to take it. I had the money, I invested in it. And today, after working with that franchise owner for about 2 years, I finally bought my own franchise. I bought my franchise almost 2 years ago, 2023. So I am super excited and I love the business. I enjoy helping my clients. I enjoy, taking care of them. I enjoy providing service that make people happy and also at the end of the day adds money to my bank account. So with that being said, today I'm excited that you guys could join me and be a part of this course. This course has the capacity to change your life as it has changed mine. And I had the idea to present this course to a lot of people because I had people who had questions, but they didn't know where to get their answers from. And you guys know this day and age, there are so many scammers out there. So you don't want your information to fall in the wrong hands. And there's like an information overload now. When you're looking for one thing, you get a lot of information and you don't even know which one is right and which one is not. I'm just so grateful to God that I have been fortunate enough to be guided for the right people to come into my life and show me. After I've done my own research, I got the right people. They came into my life. They showed me the path. I took it and I've been blessed ever since. So for those of you who were asking questions, needing answers, you wanted to do this and you felt like you didn't have the opportunity, I'm glad that you're here because I'm finally doing this and you guys get to experience what it feels like to work from home, what you need to know, all of your information, all of your questions that you have. The information I provide will more than answer your questions in this course. So I'm super excited and super grateful for you. Thank you for trusting me and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share what I know with you. I want to be a part of your journey. That's why I created this. I want to see more people prosper like I have been able to prosper in doing this work from home and being your instructor. By the grace of God, I've had the opportunity to teach in a physical class as well. So I actually do have an ongoing contract where I can teach. I continuously teach physical classes, but I also do this as well with the course for you guys. It's the same information, just from the peaceful space of your home, wherever you are. Take this course, And this course is increasing your earning power just by taking it. So since today is the first day, and I want you guys to get the most out of it. You know a lot about me now. Um, I also have a YouTube channel where I share my life. I do lifestyle vlogs, and which are video vlogs with my family, and it's been wonderful. So I'm excited. I can't wait to go into more details of what we're covering today. So because today is the first day of this course, I am going to be sharing some basic information with you guys. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to get you all started. So I'm going to share my screen with you. All right. Okay, so right now, the screen I'm sharing with you guys right now is for those of you who already have the book, because by registering for this course, you already have the ebook. I created this ebook as well to help some people who are able to work by themselves and get stuff done for themselves. So I already gave a copy. I shared a copy with every one of you. So you all should have a copy of this ebook. Now, this ebook right here, it covers the basics of what you need, and it also has links to the platforms that I used. So there are so many platforms these days. There's a lot of platforms that provide opportunities to work from home and stuff, but I didn't use every one of them. Now, I'm giving you guys examples of the platforms that I have used because I can vet for these platforms. All right. I've made thousands of dollars from these platforms. So this is something I can prove and show you from bank statements. I don't think it's necessary, but if anybody needed proof, I don't think it's necessary. I can show you bank statements upon bank statements of money that I've made on these platforms. So you are definitely free to check out any other platform you want to. The purpose of this course is not to push you towards certain platforms. The purpose of this course is to help you, guide you, and prepare your mind for better opportunities that are out there right from your home. You don't have to go out there to go search for opportunities. You can access opportunities straight from your home. That is the purpose of this course. That's why I'm excited to bring this to you. And I hope you're excited too, because you're going to learn a lot from this. All right, so the page I want to take you guys to on this one, what I want to cover first is very important. So now, once again, I am going to be teaching you guys, how to get opportunities from home, letting you guys know what is possible. I've done it. And also bringing examples from the platforms that I have used, should in case some of you guys are interested and you just want to experience the platforms that I've used to see if they are right for you. If they're not, there are other platforms out there. I promise you, you'll be able to find them after getting the information you get from me taking this course. So with the Arise opportunities, I use Arise platform, Arise work from home, to get a lot of contracts that I worked on. And it was as a result of being an agent on this platform that I was able to get the opportunity to become my business owner today. The travel agent that I am today was one call while assisting a client that changed everything for me. So what I want to look at right now are the states where these platforms are currently available. Work from home opportunities are not available in all the states in the United States. They're not. They're only available in certain states. They're available in more states than not. So I'm just going to cover for the Arise platform first, and then we're going to move on to the LiveOps platform to just kind of give you an idea of what states are covered with these opportunities. I'm so grateful I happen to be in one of the states that have these opportunities available, which is the state of Georgia. Now, with the Arise platform, they are currently operating in Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Indiana, Idaho, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Mexico, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming. So currently, these are the states that the Arise platform is outsourcing. It's currently sourcing, providing job opportunities, work from home. If you're in one of these states and you're here, welcome. You're in the right place. You are in the right place, and I know you're going to get a lot out of this. Once again, I'm not steering you guys, pushing you guys towards these platforms because they're not paying me to do this, but I'm just letting you guys know it is possible. Everything you learn from what you need in terms of the computer, the program that you need to get started, you can use with any work from home opportunity. Any. All right. So you're not just getting information that are compatible with the platforms that I have used that changed my life, but you're also getting information that'll set you up for other platforms that you will come across as a result of opening yourself up to these opportunities because they truly exist. Now, the next platform that we want to cover, we're just going to cover the states as well that this platform is available at, which is the Live Ops. Now, I want to give you guys the difference between Arise platform and Live Ops, so you know. For those of you who are thinking big, you think, okay, I want to be able to do this, but I want to have the opportunity to provide opportunities for others. You want to be a business for yourself and be able to hire people to work under your business. Well, I want to let you know that the platform that you can do that on is the Arise platform. They have what they call the IBO, Independent Business Owner. If you are your own IBO, which means you would have registered your business, you have already created your LLC, you have a business account where the money goes into, and you are doing it for yourself. You're open to taking new agents. They have a lot of IBOs that have thousands of agents. So you're going to get people to work, give them the opportunities. They work under your business. You pay them from the money that is sent to you. So anyways, the Rest platform has that opportunity. But with Live Ops, you don't need to be your own. You don't need to set up your LLC. You can just go in as an individual with your checking account and sign up and register. And then as soon as you get cleared, the background check and everything goes through, and you pick a program and you get started, your money actually is deposited in your checking account. So you're not required to be a business owner and have a business account. You can do that if you want to, but it is not a requirement. So with Live Ops, they operate in Alaska, Alabama, Arizona, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Maryland, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wyoming. These are the places that Live Ops currently operate in. So I had to cover these two platforms because, like I said, these are the two platforms that I have used. And I have proof of working with them and getting paid. And my experiences on both platforms were not bad. I'm just grateful that there are so many opportunities available. Now, the good thing about work from home, you guys, is that you have the opportunity to choose whatever program you want. And you don't need to have prior knowledge in that field to be able to gain contracts with the company. All you have to be is you have to meet the minimum requirements, and you have to be somebody who is open to learning new skills. If you're open to learning new skills, it makes it better and easier. And it makes life even fun. It makes life fun. I've learned that I've grown a lot when I've stepped into a field I know nothing about, and I'm just open to learning something new. And I noticed that I learned so much, and I even find out things that I even like that I didn't know I liked, that makes life more interesting. So I just want you guys to come in with an open heart and an open mind. So super excited you guys are still here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for, once again, your investment in yourself. Because I do believe that the investment you made in yourself will not go to waste because you will be learning a whole lot. Now that we've established the fact that there is such a thing as work from home, and yes, there are opportunities out there, and yes, you don't have to know anything about the field to be able to get an opportunity. All you have to be is willing to learn and be open. Be willing to learn and be open. And of course, there are some basic requirements. We're going to be covering this next. What are the requirements? I'm glad you asked. The basic requirements that you need to be able to work on either of these platforms and other work from home platforms is you have to be 18 years, at least 18 years and older. You cannot be under 18 and get this opportunity. You have to be 18 and older to get this opportunity. So that's number one. Number two, you also have to be open to a background check. All of these platforms will do a background check on you. It's just like getting a job in the physical where you go in, you put in your resume and everything. And, they ask you questions. They ask you to fill out some background check information and stuff so they can do a background check. It's the same. The only difference is that you are given more responsibility. You're working from home. There's no manager hovering over your neck, breathing down your throat, forcing you to do stuff. You feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm being abused here. No. You are your own business person. You're an independent business owner, so you are expected to take control of your space and be responsible with whatever your responsibilities are. You have to own up to your responsibilities and be ready to work the time that you choose to work. Because nobody is going to tell you when to peak, what hours to peak, or when to work. The great thing about this is you get to choose your own schedule. That's one wonderful thing about working from home. You choose your own schedule. You appear to work at the time that you choose to work. Just make sure you show up because nobody's going to give you a schedule. You are the one who creates a schedule and you're expected to show up at the time that you peak to work. All right, moving ahead. You have to also be open to drug tests. There are some opportunities, not all of them, not all companies require you to take a drug test, but there's going to be quite a bit of them, depending on which one you pick, that would require you to take a drug test. I remember when I first got started, background check is normal, it's standard. They do a background check on you, make sure that everything is good with you and they can work with you. And then when you go in, the next thing is you're going to do a system check. A system check is the computer you're going to be using to service, to work. They're going to run a system check on the computer to see if it meets the basic requirements. Now, in order for your computer to meet the basic requirements, it has to be Windows 10. You've got to have Windows 10 or higher. And usually, you have to work with, Microsoft computer. Some opportunities would allow you, use MacBook and stuff. But I just find that it's difficult. When you have a MacBook, it's much more difficult to use a MacBook than it is to use a Windows computer. So, and the Windows computer you use has to be Intel Core, and i3 Intel Core. So you have to have the latest. Anyways, I'll give you guys more information about it. It's actually the information too is on the ebook, and we'll be covering it shortly. But you have to have a computer, and when you sign up and you go to the system test has to be done on the computer that you will be using. You see what I'm saying? But I don't want you guys to get scared right now and feel like, oh, it's impossible. There's so much to do. Oh, no, it's not. It's not impossible. It is exciting. You should be excited because this is actually your opportunity to change your life. This is your opportunity to change your life. So I'm very excited. It was exciting for me because it was something new for me. And I was like, wow, I'm open to this. Let's get it. Because I had an open mind, an open heart towards it. That's why I was able to learn a lot. You know what I mean? And I just kept advancing and advancing and advancing, which is why I'm here today. I'm here today as an instructor. I didn't even know that I would be an instructor with work from home opportunities. But I'm super excited to be, because I know that what I've learned and what these opportunities have done for me I just couldn't keep it to myself. You know what I mean? I just couldn't keep it to myself. I wanted to share with a lot of you guys. So once again, I want to thank you for the opportunity to share with you. So of course, like I was saying, drug test. You have to be open to a drug test. All right. And I know some of you might be wondering, where am I going to go take the drug test? Don't worry about that. They're going to schedule it. They'll schedule it, they'll pay for it, and then they'll email you a receipt with the information of the company that handles their drug testing in your area. And all you got to do is go over there and get your drug test. That's how it's done. Of course, some of you might be thinking, "Oh, I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of computer skills. Is it difficult? Do you need advanced skills?" No, you just need basic computer skills. If you can move your mouse, if you can type on your computer, it doesn't matter how like slow you are or fast you are, but you just got to be able to type and form sentences on your computer. You should be good. You should be good. And perhaps some of you guys who bought this course, you're like in your 60s or your seniors or in your 70s and you're feeling, oh my gosh, no, you are not too old. I have worked with a lot of people in their 80s, in their 70s. I'm yet to work with somebody. Well, I have worked with somebody in their 90s. I have. But see, it's just a matter of willingness and openness. Are you open to learn? If you're open to learn, there's a lot for you to learn. And this opportunity is open to you. The only obstacle you have is yourself. If you feel like it's impossible, then it's impossible. But if you're open to learning, guess what? You'll be able to learn. And I promise you, you will learn so much that you'll be so excited to share with others. All right, moving on. Like I said, you don't need to be a computer genius to be able to do this. You can do this at any point that you want to do, at any point, and it's quite easy. And for those of you who might be even wondering, that is this how about if something happened, I need a troubleshooting and my computer is not responding? Guess what? Within the program, depending on what you choose, there are tech support agents who will be able to help you remotely to fix whatever issues your computer. So long as your computer meets the basic requirements, there are people who will be out there for you. You have their phone numbers and you have their links to be able to connect to them, letting them know that you're having issues with your computer. And all they'll have to do is they'll ask you for permission to remotely access your computer. They'll send you a link that can give them that access. And once you do it, the problem will be fixed for you. So you know why I'm so happy? I'm glad you asked. I'm happy because working from home provides so many amazing opportunities. And although you are responsible for the work and what you're expected to do, but you're not working alone. You are working for yourself, but not by yourself. There is a team of people waiting to help you out. All you got to do is be very communicative. If you feel like something is going wrong or you need answers and you need somebody to help, just ask. You will receive a lot of like emails and contacts to connect with the different departments that can help you based on the issue that you're experiencing. But you just got to be communicative. You got to be somebody who's like a self-starter, and you don't allow yourself be intimidated by new issues because you're being paid to solve problems. And guess what? There are people who will be there to assist you along the way to solve the problems that you're being paid to solve. And it gets exciting when you come across a problem and you learn how to solve it, and then somebody calls in on your phone and they have the same problem. And see, you've already experienced that problem. The experience you had in solving a problem such as like that one in the past, you bring it into this new problem and solve it. That way, the time that you contact different departments that can provide you solution, to the problems that people who call in, customers and clients who call in on your line and are having, guess what? You're gaining more experience. You start spending less time with each client, which also increases your credibility, by the way. The shorter time you spend in resolving people's problems, there are some incentives that go with that, depending on the program that you're running. But I promise you, it's going to be a very, very extraordinary journey for those of you who are open to it. And I'm just glad I get to be a part of it. All right, moving on. So if you guys can see my screen, right now, These are the computer requirements. Now, the computer requirements for both Arise and Live Ops is the same. All of the work from home platform, they have the same computer requirements. And usually they use Microsoft. Microsoft is what they use, and Google Chrome. Google Chrome is the fastest browser. It works fast and it's easy. So all of the different platforms that I've used always require Google Chrome. And Google Chrome is easy for you to download. All right, it's very easy for you to download. All you got to do is go to google.com and type in Google Chrome, and you're able to download the version for your computer. And we might, as we progress further in this class, I'll show you guys how to do that. Just just as something extra for you. All right, but I think it's pretty easy. And when you start with the platform, regardless of the one that you choose, you're going to be you're going to take some trainings, right? You're going to be trained and shown what to do and what is needed. And you'll learn a lot of the things that you're already learning here today. The information will be like a repetition, but what happens is it becomes drilled into you and becomes second nature. And that way you're not scared, you're not frustrated, you're not feeling like, oh, what did I get myself into? Oh, no, you feel very excited. I don't know about you, but I'm very excited. Every time something new is about to happen or I'm starting something new, I get very excited. I get very excited, so that's how it is. All right, you guys, computer requirements. So both the LiveOps and the Arise platform and all the other work from home platforms, they have a minimum computer requirement for their virtual contact agents. All right. So your internet first, you have to have your internet box, right? Which is your wireless box transmitter. The internet service that you have has to have at least 5 megabytes per second download speed. At least 5 megabytes per second download speed. That's what that Mbps stands for, megabytes per second download speed. And the most basic computer, internet you can get for your home, it runs at that. So you don't need to spend a whole lot of money to be able to get 5 megabytes per second download speed or faster. All right. And then your upload speed. The reason you need this is because, of course, you'll be connecting to the computer. You'll be sending information back and forth. You want to be able to work while you're talking to your clients. And the phone that you use, I know some of you guys might be like, okay, am I going to need a physical phone to put by my side? No, you're actually going to need a headset. You're going to need a headset which has, and I'm going to be showing you guys the headset in another class, maybe in our next class, which has a USB connector. That's the kind of headset you'll be using. Now I'll show you guys when we do our, okay, you know what? Let me show you guys in this class. Hold on a second. All right, you guys, I was telling you guys that you need a headset. You need a headset like this, okay? So this headset, you need a headset like this, which has, you see that? It has a mic attached to it. You connect that. You can get this kind if you want to. I got this from Walmart. And your headset has to have a USB connector. So hold on. Headset like this is a speaker, that's what you need, right? But this is not the right connector to your laptop that is required. You need one that has a USB, so hold on, let me get that one. All right, you guys, I'm back. You're gonna need a headset to connect to work. And I'm gonna show you guys the type of headset that you need. So you don't need, see the headset you need is not like the regular one you use to listen to music on your computer at home. No, there's a specific kind of headset that you need for your work from home business, because you'll be connecting to an internal phone system that will be connected to your computer. It'll be downloaded and you'll be given access to softwares and programs from depending on which program you choose to service or work with. So you need a headset like this. Okay, I want to make sure you guys can see it. See this headset? You can put it on like this, right? See the headset? It has a what do you call it, a mic and USB. You see that? It's a USB connector headset for your laptop. This is the kind of headset. And for those of you who may not know how to get this type of headset, I've already, in the ebook that you guys have, I have linked my Amazon store. On that store, when you click on it, it'll take you to the Amazon shop to purchase the headset. It's right there. This kind of headset, USB. And for those of you who would rather go to a physical store to get it, just go to a physical store and tell them you want a USB headset with a mic. This is the kind that is required, all right, for this business. And then moving along, your processor on your processor has to be 3 gigahertz Intel Pentium P4 or better. All right. And when you go to buy your computer, you can just take this list, maybe screenshot it, or take the ebook with you and go to the section where we pull this up from and present it to them and just look at the computers. Because usually beside each computer, when you go to a store to get it, you'd see more information about the computer on a piece of, like a tiny piece of paper right beside it. And you're able to read it to compare to everything that is here. Your memory on your computer, it has to be 4 gigabytes or more of RAM space. And then the operating system is Windows 10 or 11. So you can do that. And then the browser that you're required to use is Google Chrome. Zoe, be quiet, I'm filming. Levion, be quiet, I'm filming. So the browser that is required is the latest version of Google Chrome. So you got to have the latest version of Google Chrome or Internet Explorer 11. But most businesses prefer Google Chrome because Google Chrome is faster than Internet Explorer. And then of course, you're going to be required to have 2 monitors. You got to have 2 screens. You got to have a monitor, the one that you work on, and another one where you can put more work on. So it's like you got to have 2 screens. Now, I've seen some people purchase TV, an extra TV, and use an HDMI cord to connect it and create 2 computers out of their whole, using 1 computer from their laptop, which is exactly what I did too. What I did was, let me show you guys this. Okay, I can't show you guys right now. So, which is exactly what I did. I have my computer and I have my laptop. So you're able to create 2 split screens on your computer. So you can use, you could open one space to talk to managers or instructors that can guide you while you're helping a client out if you run into a problem. And then you have the client's screen on the other one. So that's pretty much it. And you're going to be taught how to do all of this stuff. All right. I'm just giving you information as to what you need. In each program that you decide to go with, to work with, you are going to have special instructions as to how to operate each of their systems and how to make 2 computers out of 1. They're going to show you everything. Don't get scared. Now, your monitor has to be capable of displaying at least 1024. So they want 1024 by 768 pixels. So they want you to have high definition computers, right? And dual monitors are often required. Like I was saying earlier, you need dual monitors. And then your sound card has to be installed with speakers or headphones. And of course, the headphones I showed you guys earlier, you would need this. That way you're able to hear the clients on the other line. and you're able to communicate, understand their problems, and better resolve their issues. All right. Okay. Something you guys really need to know is that you are required and responsible for setting up and maintaining your own equipment and services. And you should be comfortable using your computer at home. But see, it doesn't take much for you to be able to do this. So long as you know how to go to different websites, even Facebook, if that's what you mostly use your computer for, you should be able to navigate these systems. And the good thing is be you will be taught. You go through some, trainings and stuff. You'll be trained and you learn how to operate your computer. All right. So don't get scared and feel like, oh my God. Oh my God. No. Just basic maintenance skills. They'll teach you that and show you what to do. And of course, there is what do you call it? There are tech agents available to answer your questions and help you remotely if you should you have any questions. So yeah. Anyways, you guys, I feel like we've talked about a whole lot here, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys with a lot of information. So we're just gonna go over what we've covered so far. Yes, working from home is possible, and there are opportunities out there that are waiting for you. No, you don't need any prior knowledge in whatever field you decide to become an agent in to assist the customer out. You don't have to have prior knowledge. Now, before we go, hold on, you guys. I want to share another screen with you guys. Okay, hold on. Stop sharing this. Yeah, there's another screen I want to share with you guys right now, and it is my slides. So I had to teach you guys out of my what do you call it? Out of the book, because you have the ebook, just to show you some things. That ebook is very fundamental. It's really good. There's a lot of information on there, but I also have slides that I want to show you guys. So let's go ahead and share my slides again. All right, here we go. Okay, so we have this slide right here. Wait, perfect. So this is my 5-week work from home course, like we've been covering. And like I said, for those of you who invested in this, you get all of the videos where you're able to go over each lesson each day. And then for those of you overachievers who feel like you just want to take a whole day to go over it and get started and get registered and choose a platform and get the experience. You know what I mean? You want to go, go, go. Well, you also have the opportunity to do so. But my recommendation would be at least take 5 days. Just go over each lesson, prepare yourself for it. Do not overwhelm yourself, all right? But do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Do what you want to do. At the end of the day, you know how much information you can take and how much you can work with. I'm just here to help. I'm excited to help. So you guys already know my name. And what we covered today was just this what I would cover in my week 1 class, because this is a 5-week course, and I teach this course in person twice a week. I have 2 different classes, one on Mondays and one on Wednesdays. So we meet once a week for each class. But you guys, you invested in this, so you're getting everything. So we're getting started. We're setting up for success. Pretty much what we covered. Is it possible to work from home and make money? Yes, it is. It's very possible. And there was something I didn't mention earlier. You have to have a private space in your house where you're not going to be disturbed. Excuse me. You have to have a private space where you're not going to be disturbed. You cannot allow yourself to be distracted. Have a private space in your house where it's quiet and noises and you don't have any noise in the background. That way you're able to work in a place where you're completely committed to your customer and you're answering questions. There are no confusion. And plus, when your calls are reviewed, because there are people who are going to review your work, because all calls are recorded, right? So when your calls are reviewed, your work is reviewed, they wouldn't hear any background noises. And that'll actually put you on because I know that within each organization, you might get a recommendation to become part of the organization. Because when you get started at first, you're an independent contractor. But as you get better and they notice how good you are, you could get automatic promotion and placement within that organization. That's just something I'm just throwing out there, but don't quote me on it, all right? Don't quote me on it. But just try to do the best that you can, you know what I mean? And make sure that space that you have, you're the one you're the only one who has access to that space while you're working. And you let everybody know your time blocks that you've chosen to work so they know to leave you alone and not bother you. And by all means, if there's an emergency during work, you can stop work and contact your manager and let them know there was an emergency, you know, which sometimes happens because we're humans, right? In life, things happen. So, anyways, we talked about the two different platforms. And like I said, I'm not encouraging you guys to use one or the other because I know there are so many other platforms out there. But I would be doing you guys a disservice if I presented this course and gave you guys the basics, the computer requirements and everything, and not tell you guys what I used. Because I can vet for these two platforms. I've used them, I've earned money, and I know you can too. And they are ready to go. And then we also covered the basic requirements, right? We call it basic requirements. You have to be 18 and older. You have to be open to background check, right? Drug test as well. Some may require you to take a drug test. And then, of course, the Arise platforms and the live ops. And we covered how one of these platforms, which is the Arise, you can become a business for yourself, independent business owner, and you hire people to work for you under your platform. And like that's how I started with ECS Virtual. I was working for them. And then I decided I need to do my own. So I registered my LLC and got everything done. And I also advised you guys that if you need help signing up for your LLC and you need extra support, that's something I can provide because I've done it. People pay me to do it for them. So I could help you with that. And live ops, you do not need an LLC. You could. It's always good to have an LLC because that increases your capacity to earn, right? However, if you don't, that's okay too. With live ops, you're not required to. Your checking account, your normal information that you provide, social security and everything is enough to get you started on the platform. You get to get your experience, choose what you want to do, and get trained and start earning the moolah. So is it possible? Yes. It's possible to work from home. It's possible to get what? To get paid doing it. So you guys, I'm here to eliminate any questions that you have, any struggles that you may have with this, because there's a lot of information out there, but people are not really giving you the right information because I know, there are some people who are scamming out there and you don't want your information to be stolen. So I'm grateful that you invested in me to get the right information that will propel you forward, right? So now we covered basic computer requirements. We know internet, you have to have 5 megabytes per second, download speed, and 3 megabytes per second upload speed at least. And basic internets that you can purchase, they have that, right? And also your computer that you use to work from home. This is something we didn't cover, but I think I'll hold off. I'll hold off on that because we're going to cover it in depth tomorrow. And of course, the processor you need 3 gigahertz Intel Pentium P4 or better. And I said, screenshot this and take it to your store to purchase a computer that has this. And I promise you, you don't need $1,000 to buy a computer that has all of this. In fact, the computer that I have, I purchased it for like $330. It was like $300 or so. And it has everything. And I invested $300 and something dollars, and I've earned over $120,000 using it. So I think it's a very good investment. And for those of you who invested in this class too, for everything that you're learning and the kind of money you'll be making, this class was worth it for you. Because I know I'm giving you guys amazing information for a small investment. You know what I mean? Which you can't compare to the gain you're going to get from it. So, but I'm happy to do it. You know what I mean? It's my way of giving back. And then we also discussed the memory. Your memory space has to be 4 gigabytes of RAM or better. And also operating system, Windows 10 or higher. And then your browser, the best browser is Google Chrome or Internet Explorer 11. However, there was never a program that I serviced that allowed Internet Explorer, it's always Google Chrome, because Google Chrome is faster. And then your monitor has to be capable of displaying at least 1024 by 768 pixels. So you have to have HD, so high definition monitor. And dual monitors are often required, so you have to have two screens, like I said. So tomorrow too, we're going to show you guys more of that, and you get to see what you need. So with that being said, I want to say thank you all for joining today. I appreciate you guys, and it's been my honor to be able to teach this class today. I want you guys to know that I am rooting for you. And if you have any questions, you can email me at Maryamsjoyfullife@icloud.com. And I also have a travel business where I help you with all your plans. Should you be interested in travel, you can check out Maryamsjoyfullife.luxuryvacations.com. In the meantime, thank you. It's been my privilege to be here today, and I'll see you guys in the next class. Bye, everybody. All right, guys, thank you for checking out the course. Make sure you check the description box below and get it today. $150 by August 7th. Price is going back up to $500. So thank you and have a great day. Bye, wonderful, amazing, sweet, and lovely people. Baby, say bye.